Hello, everybody, and welcome to Street Smart Investing. Again, this is my third video for the day. I know that I've been behind on videos, and I do want to say that this is the second time that I'm uploading this video, and this video is the one for the comparison video with my portfolio versus the top earning company for the same sector. So basically, it's my portfolio selection, my stock pick versus the top earning pick for basically versus the top earner. So I just want to say that I've been trying to do videos. This is the second time, and for some reason, I've tried re-uploading the video multiple times. This one, especially this one is the number 9 actually, and this one's for EVA Partners, ticker symbol EVA, and hopefully this video goes through. And yeah, for some reason, I've tried re-uploading the video like maybe 3 times, and it just wouldn't go through. So I had to delete the video, and basically I had to redo the video. Yeah, I don't know why it failed. They don't tell me why it failed, so I don't know. I don't think it was a connection issue, but yeah, it failed, so I'm just doing the video all over again. And so for this industry, it is the forest and wood products, and that's about it. So let's begin. Let's try this video, and here we go. So, and Viva Partners, today is, let's see, there we go. Now I'm more comfortable. Today is April 18th, 9:55 p.m. As you can see, my battery's pretty good. And let's begin. And Viva Partners LP. So ticker symbol EVA. And the share price is at $47.55. As you can see, it is close to a 2 billion market cap company. It's a small company. The other things you can see is the PE ratio at 97. Really, really high. I know my phone is cracked, but you can see the dividend at 3.1. Earnings is at 0.48. Dividend yields at 6.56. Pretty high. The 1 year chart, look at that. It's been going up, a little flat. So for the most part, it's been going up. And that's a good sign. Then you look at the last 3 months. Look at the dividends and the earnings. They pay the dividends first, then they earn. So it's close to the same date, actually. Let's look at the 1 month. Hold on. Come on, 1 month. So, yeah. Let's go back. Does it show earnings, dividends? Okay. So, basically, on the 10th, and then maybe 2 weeks later, from the 10th to the 23rd, they paid. So there you have it. Let's do the 1 year. And let's do the bottom. Order flow for the last 5 days. Orders have been going out, so a little bit of selling. Orders in the large scale orders in the last 5 days. Let's look at, no, I don't look at comments. I look at news. So for news, we have Viva Partners to hold conference, discuss the quarter results, what market size, total revenue growth rate by key players. You know, a good question is, how do you know what news to look at? What can drive this company? What is the best news to look at? I would say this is important to me. I don't know about to anybody else. That's important to me. This is somewhat important. That's important. Those are like financial records. pretty good to look at. So, yeah, I'm busy. Let's look at the 8K real quick. My phone's a little slow, so bear with me. It shouldn't take that long. I definitely need a new phone. Phone was all cracked and everything. 8K and Vivo Partners LC Security Exchange. So basically, somebody filled out I'm guessing I forgot what the 8K is. There's so many forms. I think this is the one where they purchase. At a certain price. I wish there was like a summary of all this. Okay, departure of directors, election of directors, appointment of certain officers, compensation. So David Lucian on April 8th appointed David Ono to serve as a director, effective immediately. So maybe they let somebody go and they replaced the person they let go with this person, Mr. Lucian. So, okay, it's just a little bit about this guy. Potential direct investments in energy and power industries. So basically, they have a new addition to their team when it comes to their board of directors. That's pretty much it. That's what I got out of that. So, a new member in their team for management. Analyst ratings, we have buys, 75%, because I added that and that. So that's what the analysts have. And then support line. Not even in resistance. And then, yeah, look at that. It's been going up, 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 up. So from there to there, up, and then there to there, another spike. Yeah, so obviously for the most part, it's been going up. So now, the best of the best. So you have dividends growth, share growth, and earnings growth. So you see how they've been going up for a penny every few years. So from 2020, wow. From this month, so they went up, let me see, 8 cents. That little difference in 2020, wow. Definitely. Even though they failed, that industry is very important. And the debt went up. But you know what it is? Their balance sheet, their returns. Ooh. Could do a little bit better, but I get it in 2020. The debt is too high. And then I want to show you guys something real quick other than these income statement and their financials and balance sheet. I recommended the portfolio. I don't know how many months ago. Let's say like maybe 6 months ago, for example. And what I want to say is that we have this industry, forest and wood products, right? So let me go back to what EVA is. So let me explain to you guys what EVA Partners does. They're a supplier of wood pellets to power generators. And so they load those pellets into railcars, trucks, and barges that are transported to deep water. So basically they help transportation. They help fuel transportation. The much needed transportation. Ships and rail cars, I mean big transportation. I don't know about airplanes, but yeah. It seems diversified in countries because it says Northern Europe. So terminal in Chesapeake, Virginia, from a deep water marine terminal in Wilmington, North Carolina. So, yeah. So there we go. I just want to say this is a hot industry as of right now. And what I'm saying is that even though I diversify the portfolio, I didn't expect to be or to have this company, especially, and this sector as a very hot sector. I just imagined that it was a good selection because, again, when I make my selections for the portfolio, these are essential industries. So when you compare sectors to sectors, it's a little bit easier, but some sectors can be similar. So now it's like you have to choose one or the other. Like when you have the two sectors that seem similar, for example, when you see it in the profile, you'll have like the two. See, you have forest and wood products, and then sometimes it'll say like a similar. So forest and paper, they're similar, but they have to do with the forest because they both come from trees, but one strictly just uses wood, and then the other makes paper. So they're using the same material for production, but they're producing other things. So yeah, that's what they're trying to do. So yeah, I just want to show you this real quick, you guys. Got a little bit distracted, sorry about that. Let me just show you guys something real quick. This is what I want to show you. No, I don't want to open an account. Hold on. Go to the market. Okay, I just want to show you guys this. So, best performing industries. Like I said, look, the past 3 months, paper and forest products. No, why did it come up with hotels? I want to view all. Guess it's not there. So we have paper and wood, and the best performing one was RFP. But again, they might not be the top earner. So out of this whole list, you have, look, you have 11 positive, none that were broke even, and then you have 5. So 5 plus 11, 16. Out of the 16, EVA, I think this is not like for the year. This is like the past day. So it only lost 0.21. That's pretty much nothing. But I want to say, look at these numbers. They're just insane. So this is definitely a hot industry in the past 3 months. Then the past 1 month, let's see that. See, in the past month, it's still a hot industry. Past 5 days, they still are there. They're still there. So anyways, EVA. Share price. Everything good to go. So you had the dividend. And then they don't think they had a split. No split, that's good. So basically, their numbers are really good. Earnings haven't beaten. But they're like the only ones. They don't make paper, but they're still using wood, which is what I want to say. They're still, they're like the only major player in their sector that is using the same material for what they're using. So, for example, when they're using wood, they're not using wood and like metal. You know what I mean? They're just strictly using wood as their sole production, is what I'm saying. It's like a direct production out of what they're using. It's not like they're mixing chemicals or mixing, other components to make something out of the product. So yeah, I just want to say that I'm glad that I chose that stock and that it's been performing well. And I didn't think that that stock was going to be a major performer. And as you can see, RFP was the number one stock for gaining the share price. But when you look at the top earners, WFG. So now, really, there's 3 comparisons here. So we have WFG, which is a top earner, versus the selection that I picked, versus, so this is like a 3-way competition, actually, now that I'm making this video. So let's look at RFP. So I'm going to take RFP and WFG. RFP and WG. I don't see RFP here. So they weren't worthy to even... They weren't worthy to make it as a good earner at all. So the PE ratio, WFG. Now where's RFP? Not even here. Returns. Dividend yield. So RFP or WFG. Debt. No, that's not it. Debt. So that's it. Let's take WFG. They have less debt. No, that was not it. Shh. That is not it. I apologize. My finger keeps... There it is. So, we have this one. She's fine. So we have WFG, West Fraser Timberland, $10.3 billion company. PE ratio 9, undervalued automatically. Earnings 9.13, very high. Dividend yield not even 1%. Could definitely cover the dividend. Keep going up. That's the 1 year mark. Then you can look at large orders. People are still placing large orders, especially. I'm guessing this is the last 5 days. That'll be my guess. No, not the volume analysis. Let's just look at analysis. This is swinging up. Support and resistance. My connection probably got lost. That sucks. So let me just close it and do it all over again. So yeah, we have WFG and RFP. So let's do that. I want to compare those companies. I definitely want to compare those companies real quick. So we had Forest and Wood Products. We had WFG. Hold on, let me see something. Forest and Wood. See, that's what I don't get. Forest and Wood Products. You have only 6. Then what happened to RFP? Let me see something. But then it's only 12 companies. I'm still gonna look up. I still want to look up RFP. That's a buy. WFG. Wow. A lot of people like WFG. Look at those buys. Curve. I'm sure they. All Canadian money. They haven't raised the dividend. That's why. Canadian. I don't know the ratio between the Canadian and the US dollar. They've been beating their earnings, which is good. Their debt is really good. They've been lowering their debt. And that's a good percentage. 40. That will be my limit, actually. Or less. Those are good margins. Wow. Wow. Look at all those returns. Over 10%. That's insanely good. On ROE and ROA, over 10%. Wow. These guys know how to manage money and grow their money. Yep. Really, really good. But again, they haven't raised their dividend. They've been up and down on cash flow, but they could afford it. Yeah, so they know what they're doing. Good company. For some people, it might be too expensive, so who knows? Let's read a little bit about them. Diversified wood products. Wow, that's why. Do pulp and paper also, probably pulp and toilet paper, that's why. So they have British Columbia, Alberta, Canada. They produce lumber and wood chips, wood-based panels, oriental strand boards, particle boards, and related products. Good company, nice. I like that. So now let's look at RFP. But RFP wasn't on that list. Now let's just look it up. I want to look it up. RFP. Let's see what shows up. Let's see what we got going on. Those guys. RFP. It said it was on the paper products. Well, hold on. It says Resolute Forest Products. Market pulp, tissue, wood products, newsprint, specialty papers, pulp, paper, tissue, and wood products. The other ones seem like they work more in construction and engineering, homes and all that. This one, they sell products for your home, probably toilet paper and paper towels and other specialty papers.
She's okay, baby?
Yeah, she's fine. She's fine, yeah. So as you can see, let's look at RFP now. $1.18 billion company. Earnings. PE ratio 134. RFP at 14.79. Look at that spike. Another good company. Resolute Forest Products. I'm going backwards here, so let's look at the numbers. More, you better have low debt. Nah, forget it. But people like the company, that's what it is. Too much debt. Their margins are pretty bad. See, and this is what I mean. Like a lot of these cheap stocks, it's like they have awful numbers, but then the share price is like sky high, and it keeps going sky high. The net income, the revenue's going down. Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it. Look at that. Assets going down, liabilities going up, or remains the same. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So the last dividend was in 2018. 25% say they're going to underperform, so that's a sell. 75% of analysts say that's a buy. So, yeah, look at that curve. People.
She doesn't even have a hole or anything.
People still like the stock. So there you have it. RFP versus WFG versus EVA. And yeah, there you have it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.